Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. So today's video is going to be about God or source. If you don't want to say God or mother or father, we'll just say source, okay? So last video I told you about Jesus and what his life was like. So today I was just going to go a little bit into the true God, the true source. And I will say there are many, not many, but there are more than one God, but there's only one source, only one mother, okay? Or source, whatever you want to say. So basically, the God that is explained in the Bible and predominantly in the Hebrew scriptures is basically the opposite of what mother or source is. So that ego, pride, need for worship and adoration, and just all those qualities that these religions are trying to pass off as a loving God is not the true God whatsoever. So the true God is love, very patient. The qualities, actually, yes, in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, 4 through 7, because love is an actual feeling, it's hard to put into words. But this is the explanation that is pretty good. So, 13 verses 4 through 7, love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Now, these are attributes of the true God or source. If you tried to attribute these traits to the God in the Hebrew scriptures, was he patient and kind? Did he envy? Now remember, he already said, don't put any more gods before me. Did he boast? Did he insist on his own way? Was he resentful or irritable? Did he bear all things, hope all things, endure all things? There is only one source or God that endured all things and still is. I explained to you about her counterpart rebelling. He rebelled. He also got others to side with him to rebel. She took all of this. Did she feel the need to prove herself? No, because she always knew the truth. So many would feel that she's just kind of watching things happen and doesn't care. But that is so far from the truth. She cares so much that she is willing to take the form, basically, of a human to try and help during critical times. So this is basically, you can't get any more humble than that, is for you to come out of your position to be a human. So there's been so many things. She's been, like I already said, slandered, a rebellion against her. She has been assaulted, attempted, like I said, to, be killed, basically, blunt out her light, her energy. So many things that it's too much to even mention, but she keeps going because of love. And love is hope, because she has the hope that if enough time goes by, if enough help is sent, then perhaps not just humans will be able to break themselves from the chains of slavery that they're in now under this rebel, but also the very ones who rebelled will also change their ways. That's true love. So, just like any loving parent, you want your children basically to grow up to be independent of you. You do not want them to rely on you for everything when they should be physically and spiritually mature. Now, like I said, a lot of the things in the Bible and what religious leaders teach actually make humans dependent on a source. Now, for those who do not believe in God, usually they go to something else that they're dependent on, like assistance from the government, different things. But for religious people, they are dependent on God. They're looking for God for everything, when the real answer is within themselves. They are the solution to their own problems. They just need to be awakened, basically. So many helpers are sent, especially, like I said, at critical times, to awaken humanity. There will be those who refuse to awaken because they want to stay stuck in the old ways, and as I mentioned in another video, they do not want to evolve. So even Source evolves to be whatever she needs to be at whatever given time for whatever reason. As far as her personality, she's happy, she's cheerful, she gives, she likes to have fun, and she actually experiences life when she's not in physical form through others. So that is how she gets joy. So you can imagine when she sees so much suffering and horror, she also experiences that as well. So you're not alone in your struggles. Okay, I'm getting it together. Y'all are probably like, she is such an emotional being. Yes, I am. And I'm proud of it. Without that heart, I wouldn't be different from anyone else, right? Okay, so as far as, she also realizes that there's going to be those beings, especially ones that just are, they don't have very high self-esteem, that are always going to try and find fault with her. Basically, always have something to pick on. Always. So you don't really have to prove yourself to these people. You know better. So she always just remains poised, lets things take place so they can be proven without actually having to do much at all. Just letting the proof itself of actions be what ones who are questioning need to see. But I'm trying to think what else you would want to know about her. She doesn't brag about who she is, and actually she likes to kind of stay in the background. That's why she has so much help and so many beings that act and work on her behalf. So, yeah, that's Source, that's Mother, that's her. She's love, and she is an active part, but what has happened, why humanity cannot connect, is because of the ones that are confined to this world. It is a messy situation, and it's not something that has gone unnoticed. But the thing about it is that because of humans perception. They don't see more than what is just in their world. They really can't comprehend why things are taking so long. But like I said, when you are a being who does not have an end or a beginning to life, time does not exist at all. So that's what you have to keep in mind. So yeah, that's basically what I want to say. Like, you are not alone, you never were. It's just that sometimes you can't force people to accept something that they're not ready to accept. So yeah, that's it. And even as far as people being atheist and whatnot, it doesn't bother her because people not believing in her does not make her not exist. She still does. So yeah. Okay, I think that's it for today. I hope you're all doing well as usual. If your bodies are more tired than usual, please slow down to rest. It's important. Okay? All right, take care, everyone. I love you.